right, y'all, take two. If this is the first one you're watching tonight, be forewarned that there were some technical difficulties. Gotta lean over to the side here to see. I think we're good now. I don't know what happened, but I'm telling you, we got this upgrade, and not all upgrades are upgrades. Sometimes upgrades wreck your system. Matter of fact, I've been involved in a few of those before, where I was once told, I am not kidding, I was once told by somebody, we can't take any more upgrades, right? And that's how I feel about this streaming software. We can't take any more upgrades. It's still working. It's still working. All right, sorry about all that. So what's next? My guitar gonna fall off? That happened to me once. My guitar fell off on stage once. And it's not good. I caught it, but it didn't sound too nice. So if my guitar falls off tonight, don't be laughing. And don't be laughing at my hat. I know I mentioned it before in our previous broadcast when things crashed. This is a hat that like I said, it's called a large fedora. It's a very large fedora. I'll give it that. But maybe not quite the look I was going for. But you know what? Once I spent the money, let's do it. Just like I spent some money on this fog machine over here. And we need that too. That's what we really need is some good fog. Bear with me if I keep doing this. Because I'm just seeing if things still work. Now I'm worried. Viewer. So that's good. Anyways, hope you're having an awesome day. And like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by technical difficulties, that I've been presented with some challenge songs by my nephew. Wanted me to play modern songs, stuff that is post year 2000. That's what I mean by modern songs. Oh, sure, that was 22 years ago, but to me, that's a modern song. My musical memory goes back much further. So anyways. Now, this song, you need to sing along with me. Because I can't do the background vocal. You can do that. So I want to say something real quick. Something that's good for the order, as we say. You should be aware that when you strip down a song that is done in the studio with multiple layers and things like that and play it live, stripped down, a whole different thing. Just so you know. Because you can do it as many times as you want in the studio. But when you're live, you're live. In the studio, you can have many musicians and backup vocals and have everything processed. Now when you're live, oh, no. Anyways, so let's try and see what we can do live. You sing the background vocals, especially on the part where they say, your blood is pumping, it goes, he's coming to get you, and then to take it from me, ooh, ooh. I need that part, and then on the blood is pumping, he's coming to get you. That's the coming to get you part's the part you need to do at home. So do that. All right? Couple, the blood is between waters, no way sons and daughters. Level, put your head on swivel, dance the very devil, butter your knife. pay, my blood is pumping. I can see the answers right in front of me, don't take it from me. I could be everything, everything. Rock and roll. So, did you sing? Did you sing the backup? I hope so. You know, I think I played that better in the first version when YouTube crashed, but you'll just have to take my word for it, because if it crashes, it crashes. That's all you get. So anyways, never played the same way twice, and sometimes you nail it all, and sometimes you don't. Anyways, you may have heard a few places where there was some, I don't like to point out flaws, because I like to just keep rocking in the living room jam. But for people who are interested in playing music live, which I'm going to say, no matter how good you are or not good you are, playing live separates the men from the boys. I'm just saying, right? Okay, so some people can make awesome studio stuff, but they can't play live. They're still musicians, still an art form. They're still creating music, but different thing when you're playing live. Anyways, what I wanted to say about that was, if you whiff some lyrics, then you just kind of run through it. So if you say, like if you say, especially if you say the wrong lyrics, like something goofy, because on this one it says dancing with the very devil, butter to the knife. So if you start saying something like butter on your bread or something, so like if you accidentally say that, so if I was to go dancing with the very devil, butter your bread, then you just have to go through and just say, okay, we're just going to say butter your bread. That's just the words. So, and you might have noticed at the beginning too, I had a little whistle on there. So treble, butter the rocky water. So butter the rocky water. Anyways, if you are wondering if I'm insane, probably I am. But anyways, that's what that's all about. So you can't strive for perfection when you're playing it live. You have to keep going. That's the thing. No stopping. That's the thing. And I won't stop on this next song either if I mess it up. Now this song, as I mentioned a moment ago, if you were paying attention on the first song, first video. Okay, it's still working. All right, so if you were paying attention on the last one, or if you didn't, I had mentioned that this song, when I was doing my searches for songs to play on the show, this came up, and I'm like, all right, I can play this one. And it's not from the post-2000 world. It is from the 90s. And it was a hit when I was in the Air Force. And whenever I hear it, I'm always thinking, that guy's a great singer, right? And I'm thinking, I could play that. You know, I could play I could sing that song, because I feel like his vocal range and my vocal range are really spot on. And that's good, because I've been told that I sing like Dylan, not necessarily in a positive way. I was once, not meaning to turn us into too much of story time, but one time I had an emergency where I had to fill in and sing when a bandmate was stuck in traffic and a show was starting. So I went ahead, and I was not normally the singer. I know that would probably surprise you, but I was stuck, or they were stuck and couldn't get there, and we had the show must go on, right? And so I was the only one that could even attempt to sing. And if you think that I'm a little rough now, you should have heard me back then. That was real bad. So anyways, back then, I sang 3 or 4 songs, and when I was on break, somebody came up to me and said, "You can really play that guitar, but you sure can't carry a tune." Oh well. And nothing's changed, honestly. But what's really changed is that I have YouTube channel and dance lights and a fog machine. That's what's really changed. So, that's the thing. I know a girl who thinks of ghosts. She'll make you breakfast. She'll make you toast. She don't use butter. She don't use cheese. She don't use jelly or any of these. She uses Vaseline. I know a guy who goes to shows when he's at home and he blows his nose. You don't use tissues or his sleeve. You don't use napkins or any of these. He uses magazine. Magazine. I know a girl who reminds me of Cher. She's always changing the color of her hair. She don't use nothing she buy in a store. She likes her hair to be real orange. She uses tangerine. Tangerine. So yes, I feel like that guy's got such a great voice. It's just like mine. Anyways, so some may say I sing like Dylan. I like to think I'm much more like the lead singer of the Flaming Lips, and I don't even know what that guy's name is, but I do like the band. And there's also a really cool documentary about that band. Not sure which streaming platform it's on. It seems like I ran across it on Amazon, but if you want to check out something kind of cool, it's a good one. They had this one big hit that I just sang there, but they also were sort of an underground band with a huge following for decades and decades, and I think they're still playing, but don't hold me to that, but I think they are. So anyways, that's very exciting. It's always fun to watch those rock and roll documentaries, For my small little bit of time in the rock and roll world playing on stage was actually from start to finish probably about 15 years span, although it wasn't necessarily straight through 15 years. But anyways, always an adventure, and even better for the people who take it out on the road and stuff. I'm sure it's incredibly cool. So my nephew requested. Still working. Okay, good. Sorry. That. I got polarized glasses on too, so I leave my head like this, like the lights go off and stuff. So anyways, another challenge song from my nephew. And if anybody else would like to do a challenge song, send it. On my YouTube page, I have a thing up there that says "Send Unc Rye Show Ideas." That also qualifies as living room jam ideas. So if you would like to hear a song played, you just let me know. This one, if there's any background vocals in this, I think I would need help with those too. I think there are, but I can't sing those and sing the main vocals at the same time. So if you are so inclined, please sing at home. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. And it looks like we're still streaming. Sweet. That's what we want to see. So I don't know, this hat's growing on me. What do you think? I felt a little goofy about it at first. Kind of a cowboy hat. I don't know. It's also a bit, got an Amish vibe to it. I think it depends on how you wear it too, though. You know what I mean? Like this kind of, I don't know. So, tilted to the side, I think, is critical, right? Got to have it gangster kind of tilt to it, right? So I think that's what we want. But I don't know. I think this is not bad. All right. So yeah, maybe it is bad. Let's do it this way. There we go. How about that? There we go. Knocking my sunglasses off. Won't be cool without my sunglasses. So anyways, it's a fedora. It's a large fedora to fit my large head, and I'm just going to power through with it. All right. So a lot of times on this show, I do songs that are a little more basic, right? So a lot of times you'll hear stuff like where it's like this kind of a simple strumming pattern to it. That kind of thing like that. Those are fun, but you know, I gotta say, I like to have my nephew is expanding my horizons, and so keep it coming. I'll try to learn some new songs instead of the same old stuff, you know. But nonetheless, I thought, well, let's do one last song, and there's only so many hours in the day, so I thought, I'll pick an easy one for the close out with, Now, a lot of you might not know this one, but that's okay if you don't know it. still kind of a cool song, and maybe you'll still dig it. I don't know, but it's a more modern day Dylan song, and I might not do it justice because there's a lot of layers of flair going on in this song in the studio. But let's just do it. Thunder on the mountain and the fires and moon. There's a ruckus in the alley and the sun will be soon. 2 days a day, gonna grab my trombone and blow. There's hot stuff here and it's everywhere I go. I was thinking about Alicia Keys and couldn't stop crying. Born in Hell's Kitchen, I was living down the line. I'm wondering where Alicia Keys could be. I was looking for her even clear through the Tennessee. Feel like my soul is beginning to expand. Look at my heart and you will understand. You brought me here, now you're trying to run me away. There's writing on the wall, come read it, come see what it says. Thunder on the mountain, rolling the ground. Gonna get up in the morning, gonna walk hot road down. Some sweet day I'll stand beside my king. I wouldn't trade yours and love for any other thing. Gonna raise me an army of tough sons. Gonna recruit from the army of the orphanages. With Jesus hurts and set my religious vow. I'll suck the milk out of 1,000 cows. I got the pork chops and she got the pie. She ain't no angel and neither am I. Shame on your greed, shame on your wicked scheme. I'll say this, I don't give a darn about your dream. Thunder on the mountains, it's as heavy as can be. Me and old Twister bearing down on me. All the ladies in Washington scream to get out of the town. Better roll your plan down. Everybody going and I wanna go too. Wanna take a chance with someone new. Did all I could, did it all right then and there. Already confessed, no need to confess again. Gonna make a lot of money, gonna go up north. A plan and a harvest what the earth brings forth. Nails on the table and the pitchforks on the shore. For the love of God, take pity on yourself. All right, so that is it for tonight. I hope you have enjoyed tonight's living room jam. I'm going to go out in a giant puff of smoke. I'm going to get some intro music like Elvis one of these days, in 2001 Space Odyssey. But I think for now we can say that Uncle Rai has left the building. Anyways, have an awesome night, and get your guitars out, start playing, start singing, all that. Talk to you later.